the lighting? Do well, that's its brightest. That looks good, actually. It actually looks really nice. Okay, I guess the way to go is with the brightest light possible. There we go. Alright, looking pretty solid, looking pretty solid. We're gonna wait for a few people to come through. Maybe, not zoom in, more just move people forward. There we go. We have all this space, and not a lot of bots to fill it in with. Hey, Cheesemas, Optimal Mayo, Mech Destroyer, hey guys, Davimus, Quill. Wow, a lot of people popped in without me saying. TF Reviewer, hello, hello. Alright, a couple of people coming through. How's it going, guys? Are we all having a good night so far? Oh, hey, Shockwave. You know, Shockwave, I got you right there, Devin. Oh, Dr. Shocks. Oh, wow, we got like a whole coalition of Shockwaves coming through now. Quill. Quill was in the middle of the Ultra Magnus video. Oi. Well, thanks, Quill. Hopefully you can get back to it. Hey, Bird Labs. Otwameo, why are they dabbing? Why aren't you dabbing? Is the better question. Otwameo, I can't make it stop, Otwameo. I'm sorry. This train's already in motion. There's no stopping it. Davimus is doing good and just finished War for Cybertron. How was War for Cybertron, Davimus? It's been a long time since I played that game. Dr. Shucks, you're right. This is the first time you joined a stream. Well, hey, welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. Cheesemas having a good day. That's good. Davimus, by the way, are you still sick? My voice is still not quite where it should be. But no, I'm not sick anymore. I'm just a little bit congested. Birdlab, oh wow, we had a couple of people doing War for Cybertron. Davimus says that War for Cybertron was peak. Bird Labs, would you agree? Would you maybe look at that and say maybe not so much? Hey, Star Screams a lot. How's it going? Oi, I'm kind of sad because one of the only major Blokees characters I don't own yet is a Starscream. I ordered one out of AliExpress for that reason. Quill, just trying to find some last night Studio Series Hot Rods leg because that biatch thought it was funny to run away. Oh no. So, Hot Rod seemingly falling apart at the seams. Mech Destroyer, you should make an email especially reserved for us sending you eBay links for figures you may want. We can send you good deals to save you some money. Thanks, Mech Destroys. I mean, I have an email listed in the bio. Truth be told, though, I'm at a point where I don't really do eBay buys all that often. I like to find my stuff in the wild. Hey, Bennyzilla, how's it going? Otwell Mayo sending me a cheetah, a rhino, a rat, and a gorilla. I wonder what that is. Bird Lab says yes, very peak. Good. Davimus, also, I got Slipstream and RC for the multiplayer. I loved playing a Slipstream in the multiplayer. Azrael Sun, hey! Azrael Sun asking what did I join into. Also, hello from the beach. The beach should be nice right now. Starscream's like, there is a blocky Starscream. There's going to be two. So they've done a G1 Starscream, but they're going to do a classic class, which is going to be like larger than these blockies and come with more accessories. They're going to do a Transformers 1 Starscream. Quill, only thing I'd buy on eBay is a 2007 Long Arm. That would be fun to have a 2007 Long Arm. Or they did a repaint into Hoist. I don't know if they called it Hoist, but the deco was Hoist. I would prefer Long Arm, but I would go for the Hoist because that toy just seems really cool regardless. I think it's a bit too bright. Here, I'm going to try playing with the lighting a bit. I like that more. That's better. Starscream's a lot. Get more Starscreams I have to buy. That's the issue, isn't it? Me with Thundercracker. Quill really wants that Long Arm, and Otwameo says, I need the Last Night Deluxe Squeaks. That's actually a fun toy, Otwameo. I feel like people slept on that Squeaks. Jazzy B Productions is here. Hey, Jazzy B. Starscream's a lot, specifically G1 Starscream. Even just G1 Starscream, there's so many. There's so many. Otwameo says it's NCN right now, though. Otwameo, I'm sorry, I don't know. Oh, also, Otwameo's changed their profile pic. What is that? It could just be because it's very small. That looks like a little alien with a gun in a crowd. I can dig that. Okay. The TF reviewer says that they need a TFCC needle nose. Don't we all? Don't we all need a TFCC needle nose? And then we're going to open up, starting with the Transformers 1 tonight. Ooh, Bennyzilla, they really need to make super small Transformer figures that scale with Unicron like Dr. Wu made. That'd be awesome, but I just don't feel like those sell at mainline, maybe. Antomeo, no Chug November. No! Not no Chug November! I love Chug. Chugging is all I can do, man. You're telling me no classics, no universe, no generations? Davimus has a picture with Frank Welker. That's awesome, Davimus. Starscream's a lot awesome. My G1 Starscream shrine looks pretty complete right now. That's pretty cool. TF Reviewer, Core Class is different. Core Class is like, still Legend Scale. Micromasters, though, they didn't do super well at retail. Mayo, I did not change it, but that's exactly what it is. Oh, I'm sorry, Mayo. For some reason, I thought you had a different PFP. Hey, Miss Disaster, how's it going? Well, at least I found out about some figures that were buried in tubs. I found Titan's Return B, War for Cybertron B, and some accessories. That's great. Sharkblast, I really want a Blokees Sentinel Prime. Thankfully, he's on the way. Hell yeah, Dr. Shocks. I love the Blokees Sentinel. I actually have him. Let me pull him down. Starscream's a lot. No, we are never doing we're never doing anything Kiss players. Who said that? Starscream's a lot. No. If I ever make a Discord, that's gonna be one of the bannable offenses. Never bring up Kiss players. It doesn't exist. Mayo. I'm also doing all Transformers for NCN, so not just Chug. Cool. And Mayo also says, it's pain. Oh, well, maybe not so cool. So, these are all the figures you can get from the Blokees for TF1. You can get Optimus, Bumblebee, Wheeljack, Orion Pax, Ironhide, a different Optimus, Hound, Megatron Sentinel, and the Deathstalker. The only two I'm still missing are Hound and Wheeljack. So these two, this is going to be this. And let's see here. Mrs. Esther, I was in the middle of a Bowser's Inside Story Let's Play, lol. I love Bowser's Inside Story. That's one of my favorite Mario games. Mayo says, Chugmas will be large, though. Yes, Chugmas! Chugmas is great. Cheesemas cannot have Discord. I understand that. Discord is... Starscream says, darn, time to unsubscribe over Kiss players. But Cheesemas, I get it with Discord. Like, a lot of people have been asking for it, so I want to set it up, but just the more I find out about Discord, the more wary of it I am. Quill, would showing Legacy Auto Trooper with the alternate head be bannable if it's... I'm going to say that's animated Auto Trooper, Quill, and we're never going to talk about the other Auto Troopers. Bird Labs, that sounds insane, Mayo. Quill says, Wheeljack! Bet on Wheeljack! Hey, WJ! Well, I've lost... Oh... WJ says, we've lost an acquaintance today. We argued over the morality of turning Cybertron into a battle station like Flame and Megs Wanda and developed into a real-life argument over military cops and guns. I'm sorry, WJ. That's the thing, man. People... You get the feeling that some people just want to argue over stuff. I love talking about dumb Transformers stuff, but only as long as we all agree that it's just dumb Transformers stuff. The TF Reviewer, third party is scared of doing needle nose. Everyone, yeah, cowards. Third party, more like nerd party. Dr. Shock's question, Ron to John, who is my favorite Transformers character? Dr. Shock's, traditionally it was always Soundwave. As I became an adult, though, it's Thundercracker. And then past Thundercracker and Soundwave, I would throw in RC, Cliffjumper, and Shockwave. I think those are my main five. I also, Dr. Shock's Optimus is always very important to me. Bennyzilla, sure hope there's a Soundwave today. Unfortunately, there's no chance of a Soundwave. Autoway says, that's called Death Trackers, not Stalkers. You're right, I got that wrong. We need to actually harder. Here, Sentinel, you get in here and you actually me. Alright. There we go. Yep, look down. Just double check, yep. Actually, that's a death... Why is that a Sentinel voice? Wow, that was like a Dalek voice. Alright. Starscream's Law. On my way of beating Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. It's pretty fun. I like that. That was a good game, too. Chisholm says, no, it's because of my age. In a year, I'll be able to join. Wait, you can do Discord at 13, right? Chisholm, that's not a question for me. That's a question for your parents. Quill, if it's not Wheeljack, alright, now I'm gonna Wheeljack everywhere. Jesus. WJ loves Discord, just be careful who you let on the server. Yeah. TF Reviewer, I do wonder who yours is. I mean, I know you like those Target Masters, so maybe Quake? Maybe Spinister? Quill says, Discord is helpful when I want to play with my friends from America. Automayo says, Discord is fine as long as you can have a decent mod or two. Yeah. Mom makes, who is my favorite DBZ character? I like Frieza. I like Frieza and Cell the most. Starscream's a lot. So you're the Thundercracker guy, Thew is our Skywarp guy, so now I'm the Starscream guy. There we go! We have the three. WJ, I'm glad Pete Tarndy was not a thing during Kiss Players. Oh, God. Who do you think set up the Kiss Players, WJ? Just off-screen. Alright, let's get open to one box. Denny Zoll is completely right. There were Tarn parties and Kiss players, and that's why we're not talking anymore about Kiss players. Quill, well, I'm the Nova Storm guy. There we go. Everyone just claim a seeker now. Everyone just claim a seeker. Who wants to be the Slipstream guy? Someone get in here and be the Acid Storm guy. There we go. So, remember, this can only be either Hound or Wheeljack. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? It's Hound! It looks like... Oh, wait! It's Wheeljack! Okay, Wheeljack had green pieces. I didn't realize that. It looks like he has green arms. Alright, I'm gonna catch up on all these comments. I just want to get a little bit of progress on building up Wheeljack first. Wheeljack should be pretty easy to build. All the cogless guys have been very, very simple builds so far. Boop. Also, how weird is it that Wheeljack, Hound, and Ironhide got figures, but not Jazz? I feel like out of all the cogless people, RC and Jazz had the most screen time, and yet here we are in this world where we have Hound, who I don't think was ever given like a dedicated shot in the movie. He was always a backgrounder. And then friggin' Wheeljack, who had exactly one line in the whole movie. And meanwhile, Jazz, like, he got name dropped a few times, had a few different lines and a few different scenes. Was important because that, like, established, like, Orion's character and had Alita sent off to waste disposal. It's weird to me. I feel like they have the wrong priority of characters here. Here we go. Then again, there's no Alita in this box either. Which, if I had a nickel for every time they did a Transformers 1 toy line and failed to put in Alita, I'd have like 14 nickels. Because there was also no Prime Changer Alita. There wasn't like a true one-step changer Alita. There was that like robot battler, but that was about it. We're going to get a Studio Series Alita, which is cool. I know they're doing a classic class Alita, but it's not the same. I want like a cogless Alita in these boxes. I'm picky. I'm allowed to complain about what I didn't get for Christmas. It's my party. I'll cry if I want to. There we go. Where's your shoulders, buddy? Here they are. I don't know if like any of you guys are into this. I've been doing a lot of editing lately. So here's some good news. I'm currently working on the Jetfire Mini Toys of. He won the poll. The next one's going to be Metroplex. That video is already done. So I'm actually going to have quite a backlog because I'm out of school for a few weeks. I'm going to just try to get as many Mini Toys of videos done that I can so that like they'll be better and they won't be so kind of breakneck as they had to be during the school year. But while doing that, I've had to listen to like a lot of stuff just because when you're editing something, you always like to have something going on in the background, right? I've been watching a lot of like history of speedrun videos, like the world record of speedruns. I don't understand how their brains can work like that. I was watching the video for like the world record of Super Mario Bros. 3, and it's like, it's insane. Like, how much of that is just dumb luck, and how much that is, like, your brain has to process what frame you're on. And it's like, is that training, or is that literally just some people's brains are able to more naturally, like, do stuff like that? Bop. That's always the best part of Blokees, is just the, like, the snapping together. Oh. There we are. It's actually a pretty good-looking Wheeljack so far. We don't have a G1 Blokees Wheeljack yet. So this is, until we get that, this is going to be the closest thing we have too. Let's see here. There we go. We're getting there. We almost have the boy built up. Got the feets. Here we go. I really like how Wheeljack looks, actually. Don't get me wrong, he should not be here. You know what? Yeah, I'll die on that hill. Wheeljack should not be in this box set. It should have been Jazz, should have been Alita. But he's good. He's very good. Him and Hound should not be here, but they are good. Do 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 do. Alright, we got the face built up, and now we're going to put in the eyes. It is cool how they connected his ears to the eyes. That's a nice little touch. And then we'll bring all this together. Boop. That's the best any of these heads have come together for me, for any of the Transformers 1 guys. What a good-looking Wheeljack. What a great-looking Wheeljack, actually. Alright. There we go. Couldn't get the bag open for a sec. And then for Wheeljack, I'm going to give him 2 closed fists, because why not? He's excited. He likes having those fists clenched in excitement, and I'm also going to let him have his gun. Also, I just realized this. This isn't a cogless... No, it is. Yes, it is. It is a cogless Wheeljack. I was about to say, did they make up a cogged design for Wheeljack for this series? But no, this is cogless. There we go. Alright, we got our Wheeljack boy. Looking great. Alright. Now let's catch up with some comments. Doop, 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 doop. Oh, we had a bunch come through. Mon makes, let's see here. Mon makes says, everything is better than Frieza and Cell, lol. GT has them fight Kid Goku in hell, and I get the message, but they were nerfed hard, lol. They were nerfed hard, but also Goku at that point was just, like, insanely tough. Burt Labs is also the Skywarp guy. Alright, hey, there's plenty of people, plenty of Skywarp to go around. Starscream's a lot. I'm gonna be Nemesis Prime for some reason. Hell yeah. Goat Milk, fine. Nacelle, I guess. I love this. Someone is violently claiming Nacelle. Razatair, you know who's cooler than Frieza and Cell? Cooler. And also, they are now the Thrust guy. Cheesemus has Acid Storm. Dr. Shocks also has taken Acid Storm. That's good. We can form little teams. Quill says, yes! Wheeljack! Optimal is going to take Sunstorm. The TF reviewer. The first time after I watched TF1, I got Discord and called Sentinel a B word and almost got banned. Oh, no. I don't know, Sentinel's kind of a B word. That's fair. WJ, I feel bad for Zilla. He got both a bad movie and a music video with P. Diddy. Starscream's like, Quill will jacked on your luck. Cheesemus, I like green, but blue is my favorite. I still choose Acid Storm, even though there's a blue Storm guy. To be fair, the blue Storm guy, Ion Storm, is kind of boring. I'm not big on Ion Storm. Quill, I'm a Wheeljack everywhere. Benny Zola, I'm surprised that I have that one from Siege, War for Cybertron Nemesis from the Big Bad Toy Store. Ooh, that was a cool looking Nemesis. Go Milk, people claiming Seekers for whatever reason. Assemble! WJ, yes, you can take Straxus. Everyone claim a Transformer. Starscream's a lot. Also, I really need SSTF1 Starscream. Totally agree. We need that figure. Quill, yeah, but Wheeljack is Wheeljacked. WJ, no, wait. I want to be Blitzwing. Okay, WJ. WJ has abandoned Straxus. They've made the switch to Blitzwing. Bart Labs agrees with me. Alita keeps getting done dirty. Yeah, and it sucks because Alita 1's awesome. Benny Zilla, you could always get a Legacy Cybertron Starscream because they look similar. This is true. WJ, 70 cents. Oi. Cool. I'm so excited for Yellow Park Cog Alita. Yellow Park stuff looks so good. I want to get it. Automayo, RC, Ironhide, Jazz, and Sideswipe have the most of the non-main Autobots. Yeah, and it's weird that Hound and Wheeljack got stuff. Like, it's really weird. Ironhide I can get. Quill, Jetfire! Talking about the many toys of Jetfire. Wind Powerglide, though, sometime, Quill. I need to get around to doing mini-bots. Gutmilk says, you will see him coming. Cheesemus, alert from this song, Be Born by Tully Hall. It's your party, you can cry if you want to. It's true. There's also an older song that I like that's all about crying if you want to, if it's your party. Dr. Shocks, I feel like saying, the age of hungry is over. WJ, 70 cent is better than 50 cent. Fair enough. Goat Milk says, the age of dabbing is not over. Today we stand, dabbing is won. The TF reviewer. The third favorite Transformer is Metal Hawk. Second is Sideswipe. First is Needle Nose. TF reviewer, that is a really interesting 3. I gotta ask specifically for Metal Hawk. Is it because of IDW? Bennyzilla. Sentinel was technically a good guy because he gave everyone jobs, had a reason to give Energon to the Quintessence, so they wouldn't destroy Cybertron. Sure, Bennyzilla. You know what? No, double down. Yeah, exactly. Sentinel was great for the economy. Hey, enemy, how's it going? Quill, I hope Yellow Park does this Wheeljack. WJ, jolly up. Starscream's like, I personally don't vibe with Blokees because the proportions don't look nice to me. I might do Yellow Park, though. I vibe with that Starscream. The Starscream looks so good. It's the best looking robot mode G1 Starscream I've ever seen. Mrs. Esther, my Discord oomph is the Acid Storm guy. Wait. WJ, how about Goldbug? Should he be in a box set? I think Goldbug could be good for like a G1 Blokees. Get a little Throttlebot love in there. Quill, I just don't like how Yellow Park Screamer scales with other Yellow Parks. I'm fine with it. I like the idea that Starscream's really big, because a jet is a lot bigger than trucks. Dr. Shocks, I like the Classics class Blokees. I agree. Enemy, the TF1 cameo of the day is Power Glide. He was in the Icon 5000. I knew about Power Glide. He was on the leaderboards at a few points. And I like to think that the whole reason he didn't win is because Moonracer found out about Estonia, and he had to pull over to explain himself. Quill, I saw Wheeljack getting a cog. Okay, Wheeljack got one then. Bennyzilla, Arisen Tex, your noble sacrifice for the greater Gyat has deemed you worthy of the Matrix of Ohio ship. Jesus, Bennyzilla, why? WJ, you gotta get Wheeljack with the Dinobots? Yeah, here, let me catch up on comments, WJ, and then we'll pull down the Dinobots. Enemy, also, Earthspark's on Netflix now. I saw that. Cool, I hope more people watch it now. Mrs. Astor, also someone who connects deeply to Alita. It's rough. Mrs. Astor, like, that's the thing, is, like, from day one, I've been carrying the Alita 1 banner. Like, I made the whole mini toys of Alita 1 talking about how it sucks that Alita gets no attention. And literally within these past few months, Alita 1 has become one of the most popular characters in the fandom. And she doesn't have any toys out. It sucks. Starscream's a lot. But yeah, I'm still not sure about what third party I want to start collecting from. Like, has MMC done Seekers? Because the Deformation Space ones look cool, but the transformations look horrendous. Starscream's a lot. MMC haven't done Seekers. If you want Masterpiece scale, Make Toy Seekers are pretty good. If you just want good Seekers in general, though, and maybe like Legend scale, Magic Square and New Age have both done really good Legend scale Seekers. Quill's taken Dirge, but specifically the Autobot Ambush one that's a repaint of Cybertron Starscream. Hell yeah. Hey, 13 Prime, how's it going? 13 Prime says that they're claiming Megatron. Quill's taking Hot Rod. Bird Lab's taking Optimus. TF Reviewer Dibs Needle Nose. Fight me. Optimal Mayo has claimed Sunstreaker. Cheesemas has claimed Cliff Jumper. Oh, Groovy Scorpion, first of all, hello. They've claimed Soundwave. Quill, I'm the Hot Rod guy around these parts. Yep. Enemies taking pipes. Sure, you take your pipes. Mrs. Esther, no! Hot Rod is my son! Move! Okay, Mrs. Esther, Quill, we're gonna handle this like adults. Quill, you take Rodimus. Mrs. Esther, you take Hot Rod. There we go. Bennyzilla, we were supposed to watch the Brain Rot together. It will goon... Why is this? Okay, I will goon it myself after I phantom text everyone with my skibbity. God, Bennyzilla, jeez. Starscream's lot. Also, you have to pick a jet former if you want to claim a transformer. That is. I'm okay with everyone just claiming transformers, but sure. You know what? Yeah. Well, let's add that. Everyone can only pick jet formers. Quill, this town ain't big enough for the two of us. Da. WJ says 14 nickels equals 70 cents. So I guess 14 nickels is our new favorite rapper. Mrs. Astor, thank you, Bennyzilla. TF Reviewer, no, he is just cool. Oh, okay, talking about Metal Hawk. Metal Hawk is cool. WJ, many bots wish scrap upon me. Bertlab, some Prime doesn't pay his miners. The miners are paid with food. Oop. Hey, Finadolls, how's it going? I think this is the first time I've seen this name in the chat. Mrs. Esther, Quill vs. Disaster, who shall win? Quill immediately says me. I have 86 Hot Rod. Mrs. Esther countering with the nuh-uh. Enemy says, guys, let him catch up. Quill countering with the yeah-huh. Bird Lab saying, yeah, Quill wins. I don't know, because Miss Disaster, I mean, their name is Disaster. Can you contain a disaster? I don't know. I don't know. WJ, I want to be Legacy Blitzwing. Looks G1 and has the TFA face. Challenge. Quill, I have 86 Hot Rod, the Last Night Hot Rod, Cerberus Battle Armor Hot Rod. Mrs. Esther has SS Hot Rod and Kingdom Rodimus. Quill says, well, I out hot rodded your hot rod with more hot rods. Well, Quill, let's think about this, right? In terms of money spent, Miss Disaster may have invested more into hot rod. So are we basing this based on money spent or how many hot rods you have? Because I could go and get like 1,000 like little cheap gimmicky hot rods. Does that mean I'm the biggest hot rod? Bennyzilla, Giga Chatham is prime. He was the strongest prime, toughest, coolest prime, the baddest. That's why after I rizzed him up, I took his knot for myself. Brain Rot Sentinel. Mrs. Esther says, I also unfortunately have the core hot rod. Enemy, isn't Moonracer the nurse tending to the destroyed racer? That's at least my headcanon. Enemy, I think Moonracer was in the barracks. I thought I saw her hanging out near Signal Lancer. Not Signal Lancer, just Lancer. Quill says, dang, well I have the tiny turbochanger hot rod. WJ, wish I still had my Legacy Blitzwing. Did the face change? You could have him look around instead of constantly straight ahead without even using the neck joint. Man, that was a cool Blitzwing. Are you talking about the Generation 730 Blitzwing? I liked that guy. His shoulders were a bit rough. Mayo, SqueakerCon, rise up! Cheesemas Prime, I found Make Toys rear end on sale, but it's the only place I found one, but it's $150. Jesus, is rear end going for that much? Tier Reviewer says, that means I get his kids! Oh no, he has Needle Nose's kids. Ooh, Noriko, that's a new name, hello! Cheesemas Prime, I also claim Primal and Jazz. Mrs. Astor, I am Hot Rod's biggest defender! Optimal Mayo, if someone wants Sunstreaker, I will be Squeaks. Bird Labs, Bennyzilla has too much brain rot. The brain rot has become critical. Dr. Shock's random thought, but I want to say that Hot Rod shot Optimus Prime in Transformers movie because the purple blast from Megatron turned into orange, which was Hot Rod's blast. Dr. Shocks, I think the plot just thickened. Are you saying that it was an inside job? Are you saying that Hot Rod and Megatron might have conspired here? Cheesemas is also claiming Party Wallop. You know what? Sure, Cheesemas, you're pizza. You get to claim the Ninja Turtles. Ninja Turtles and pizza, they go hand in hand. Mrs. Esther, the Matrix has never been as cool as it was in the 86 movie IMO. That's fair. WJ, when will Six Shot and Octane show up? I want to hang out with other Triple Changers and the Seekers. I like Six Shot and Octane a lot. They'll get many toys up eventually. Noriko, the age of primes is ended. No more false prophets. Follow me and you will never again be deceived. Rise up. Just doing the full... Oh, no! Now Quill's changed their PFP to be Hot Rod. To prove that they're the ultimate Hot Rod. Aye. WJ, Energon in my eye! Primus, I can't see. Starscream's like, MP36 Megatron looks so cool, but I can't find one that's not KO or one for a reasonable price. I want him so bad. That's the thing about those older masterpieces, Starscream's like, it's so hard to get them nowadays. TF Reviewer, this is a party, and his double Target Master fans are in the corner. WJ, change, not challenge. Cheesemas, I can do a really good Pyro TF2 impression. Oi, that'd be tough. I like Pyro from TF2. But that's the thing, is like, you gotta get like the right voice besides just the mumbling. Dr. Shocks, I will choose Shockwave. It is most logical. That's fair, and besides, you are a doctor. Bird Labs, oh no! I hit the camera. Bird Labs, I changed my mind. Miss Disaster wins. Bennyzilla picks Sentinel Prime as theirs. Goat Milk, you know what? Screw this. I claim Evangelion Unit 1. Oh no! Quill, well, at least I know I'm the only Power Glide fan. Cheesemas, I have 86 Quantum Class and Robot Heroes Hot Rod / Rodimus. Wait, we got... Everyone here is a Hot Rod fan. WJ, yes, Generation, sorry. Okay, talking about Blitzwing there. I really love that Blitzwing. Starscream's like, also, I'm just stick with Chug Seekers. That's fair. Enemy says, pipes, piping out, piping in, piping out. Quill, get out, Hot Rod didn't kill Optimus. But he's like, why didn't the High Guard just do the rally thing to Sentinel when he was doing his speech? They were intimidated by John Hamm. WJ, Times Return Blitzwing was cool, but no TFA heads. It's true. It was sad. I wish that... He was a headmaster, too. They could have packed in more guys. Cheesemas Prime says, I'm not pizza. You're right, Cheesemas. I made a bold assumption. You were just cheese. Mrs. Esther, my son would never take that back. Talking about if Hot Rod shot at Optimus. Cheesemas doesn't even like pizza that much. Oi. Quill's life is Hot Rod. They dream about Hot Rod. They are Hot Rod. Oh, hey, Tanner Jackson. They got some Blokees coming. Awesome. Benzola, I once built a 3D printer. I will 3D print MP10 Optimus Prime. Hell yeah. Mrs. Esther loves Pyro from TF2 and says, ha, I win. And Quill says, no, we both win. Goat Milk does not like Hot Rod, they'll have you know. WJ, Shockwave, can you get me a Target Master? I mean, Shockwave is a Target Master when you think about it. Quill says, I am Hot Rod, you like Hot Rod. Mrs. Esther says, just let me know when to pick my trophy. Starscream's like, you know what, I'm also going to pick Rumble, the blue one. Okay, but I'm going to pick Rumble, the red one, then. Dr. Shocks, me and my friends are going to watch Transformers anime now. It was fun. Alright, see ya, Dr. Shocks. Thank you for popping in. Quill says, we aren't the same. Cheesemas, I never claimed to be a Hot Rod fan. I just want to know if anyone else has Robot Heroes Rodimus. Cheesemas, I don't have Robot Heroes Rodimus, but I would love to have them, because I like the Robot Heroes. Optimal Mayo says, Hot Rod is lame, Sunstreak is better. Quill says, okay, Miss Disaster. And then Quill says, wait a minute, did Hot Rod appear in 86? Yeah, Hot Rod was like in the first wave of Studio Series 86. He came with the Matrix. Quill says only they know that. Oh. Chill Game Reviewer. I am Optimus Prime. Hot Rod shot me. Megatron tried shooting Hot Rod. Oh no. So not only does Chill Games Reviewer turn out to actually be Optimus Prime, Hot Rod confirming that Megatron had nothing to do with Optimus dying. Starscream's Lot has picked Grimlock. Cheesemas, I claim Hot Rod, not Rodimus, or Hot Rod, Rodimus. Oh, fair enough. Miss Disaster, if you're a Hot Rod, then you're getting in the car. We're getting ice cream. Bennyzilla, why isn't there a 3D printable model of a replacement head for Scourge, the one that came with the upgrade kit? There should be more 3D printable stuff for toys. Tanner Jackson, I made Ultra Magnus today. Ooh, that's cool. Ooh, this is a new one. Ralph Hot Wheels Productions. Will you ever do every Bumblebee figure? Longest video you'd probably make ever, to be honest. Someday. Not any day soon, but someday. Bird Labs. Hot Rod is definitely better than Rodimus G1. Starscream's says, Rumble not red, Rumble blue, Rumble always blue. I don't know, Starscream's Lot. I mean, there's a toy coming out from Super 7 that's literally just says Rumble, parentheses, red. So I want that one. I like red Rumble. Quill, Hot Rod appears at exactly 8:52 minutes into the transform. Wait, Quill, you were asking when Hot Rod first shows up in the movie? Quill, I'm worried for you, buddy. Don't get me wrong. Like, it's awesome that you love that much. Why do you know the exact time Hot Rod shows up in the Transformers movie? Miss Disaster says they're the same person. Mom Manx, ever heard of Dr. Slump or no? I haven't read it, but I want to read it, even though it's Japanese ASF from what I've heard. I've not heard of Dr. Slump. Benny's Love, Prima is confirmed for Age of the Primes. That's true, but I'm not going to report on it in any of the news videos until we see the proper figure. Bird Labs, Rodimus Prime is a bad leader. Bird Labs, I just want to point out that under Rodimus, the Cybertronians started to, like, be an intergalactic presence. Optimus was very much a local leader. Hot Rod turned them into a, like, interplanetary coalition. So from a universal standpoint, he was way better for the Autobots. Cheesemas, I said Hot Rodimus. Oh, okay, Cheesemas wants Hot Rodimus specifically. WJ, can't wait for Legio Prime. He's Cybertron Debisol and looks like Loki. I got Legacy Skull Ring carrying the Legion Maximal Claw at the moment. Trying to find G1 Skullcrin to get the tiny bot in suit. Hell yeah. Mrs. Esther says he's trying his best with a broken heart. Birdlab says nah. Oh, yeah, so many comments. Okay, Starscream's like, who wins in a fight? Sarah Starscream or Armada Starscream? Specifically, Armada Starscream. I think Armada Starscream, because Sarah Starscream is more of a scientist. Isaac Mike, hey, new name. Hey, I just want to say thank you for giving us this awesome series. You're probably one of my favorite Transformers YouTubers. Thanks, you, Isaac. I'm really happy so many people enjoy it. I'm excited because Metroplex's video is done now, so it's going to go up next week, and then Jetfire should be the week after that. Quill, I've watched 86 so many times. Ralphbot Will says Rumble Green, Frenzy Orange. That's the correct answer. Mrs. Esther says same. Chill Games Reviewer. I claim Needle Nose, Spinster, and Quake. So, Chill Games Reviewer, I will tell you, the TF Reviewer will come to your house to get Needle Nose back. Optimal Mayo, every figure of me. Every single Optimal Mayo ever. Oh, now that would be a long one. Star screams a lot. Hot Rod shows up right after Goat Ironhide gets shot to death. 'Twas a sad moment. Cheesemas Prime, ASF means as silly as flamingos. Miss Disaster, I used to rewatch it multiple times a day. Talking about the 86 movie. I'm trying to think, like, I've seen the 86 movie so many times. I think specifically I've seen the first half of it so many times, because the Battle of Autobot City is my favorite part of the movie. WJ, does Armada Starscream have his Minicon or the Star Saber? I don't think he needs either one of those. I think he'd still beat Shatterglass Starscream pretty easily. Quill says, I watch it in school, I watch it in detention. Mom makes, Dr. Slump was Toriyama's first popular manga. He made an unsuccessful one-offs and short-lived gag ones before striking gold with Dr. Slump. I didn't know that. WJ, could Armada Starscream use a Cyber Key? Like, Cybertron Starscream can, but could Armada Starscream also use one? And by that same logic, could Cybertron Starscream use a Minicon? Quill said that they used to watch the A6 movie when they were falling asleep. Mr. Saster says, I love my son. He deserves the Matrix and more. He deserves credit. He was a good leader. Quill, I watch at a funeral for toys made from gold plastic. Oh, Basil, there's going to be a third G1 Prime in Studio Series, and it's Devastation Nemesis Prime. I've seen that deluxe G1 Optimus for Devastation. I think it looks incredible. I really want to grab that one. Starscream's Law. Optimus was busy fighting a war, so of course Hot Rod had more time to explore intergalactic teams. I get what you mean, Starscream's a lot, but never forget, Rodimus was also fighting a war. And in fact, he was fighting a war against an enemy that was stateless, which is a lot harder. Optimus always knew where to look for Decepticon activity. When it came to Rodimus, the Decepticons could be anywhere in the universe at any time. Burlabs, cool. How many times have you watched the 86 movie? Quill says too many. Taryn Jackson, Pathfinder is lame for E-Hobby Generation Selects. Her GoBot's appearance is better. I agree with you, but I also like the E-Hobby Pathfinder. Isaac Mike, Metroplex? Yep, that's going to be next week. We did the City Commander, so we got to do the City next week. Mrs. Esther, there's no such thing as too many times. Cheesemas Prime, no Rumble, Periwinkle, Frenzy Black. Oh, I see what you're going with here. Okay, what about Frenzy Purple, Rumble Dead? Because that's how it is in Earthspark. Quill, which IDW Rodimus, though, from which run? I like More Than Meets the Eye the best. Miss Disaster, watch again to make up for that statement. Quill says More Than Meets the Eye is best Rodimus, but Last Spot is the best ever. Oh man, Last Spot Standing's really, really good. The TF Reviewer is challenging people for Needle Nose. Noriko says, do you think Bayformers tie-in game will be in Gamer Edition? I could see them doing that to get characters like Warpath and Stratosphere in. My question is, would Hasbro think to do that? Because I think that's a great way. Also, Breakaway. That's the way you could get Breakaway and a lot of those concept guys in. Go, Milk. Let the poor man open the funny boxes so we can get a dopamine hit. We gotta catch up on the comments. Ralph Hot Wheels Productions. First IDW run I didn't read. IDW 2019. More Than Meets the Eye. Supremacy. Agreed. Optimal Mayo. ASF as Frenzy. There you go. Quill. Actually, the first IDW run was Infiltration. That's true. Back in 2005. Milcester. Goat Milk is right. Let's slow down. Starscream's a lot. I'm pretty sure Shatterglass Starscream is faster, though, because he could keep up with Blur, so I don't know. It might be pretty close. I don't know Starscream's a lot, because at one point in Armada, they say that Starscream and Hotshot started traveling, like, moving faster than the speed of light in their sword fights. WJ, wish they'd make a Transformer toy that Transformer that can make matrixes, even if his vehicle form looks awful. Oh! WJ, they've made it wrong. Here, he's right next to me. Yeah, back in Siege, they made a little, what was this guy called? Battlemaster Rung, and he has the vehicle mode. And if you want a bigger guy, they did one in, Mastermind Creations. That's like a Voyager size. Tara Jackson, Rumble is Y, Frenzy is Potato. Yes. Quote says, well, I won anyway, I said it first. Basil, they should reuse some of the Earthrise Prime mold for Devastation Prime and made it a Voyager. I don't know, Benny Zola, because I like the idea that it's going to be a completely unique deluxe. That's new and exciting, but also if you're a kid, that's going to be a good Optimus that you can get for cheap. Cheesemas, I don't believe you. There's only one A in ASF. You said A is twice, so I might search it up. Well, Cheesemas, you got to remember, in an acronym, A by itself usually doesn't show up. Acronyms follow their own rules. TF Reviewer says this means war. Chill Games Reviewer says bet. Noriko says, have you listened to The Emptiness Machine by Linkin Park? I've not, unfortunately. Enemy kickback video win. Hopefully soon. I would like to get to doing the Insecticons before too long. Starscream's like, the Decepticons were practically dead though. Until Galvatron came back, they were defeated. So I don't know. Early Decepticons were by far stronger and more unified. Starscream's like, I'm actually going to disagree with you again, because even if Galvatron was insane, the Decepticons were now a lot more desperate. And past that, a lot of the weaker guys were dead and rebuilt into the sweeps. So that just left basically the Combiners and then the toughest of the Decepticons, the ones that were actually able to survive Autobot City. So, I don't know, if you put all of Megatron's guys and all of Galvatron's guys in a field together and told them to fight to the death, I think Galvatron's guys might win. And I think it comes down mostly to Galvatron's more powerful than Megatron and fights on the front lines. Ralph Hot Wheels Productions, Rumble, Dead Frenzy, Dead, Enemy is better. Benny Zillow, I just found an image of the 2007 Blokees. They're so good looking. Mayo, is there a Rise of the Beast Stratosphere? There's not, unfortunately. Benny Zillow says not yet. Oh, Cheesema says ASF is the Alabama Shakespeare Festival. You liar. Of course. How could I have forgotten about the Alabama Shakespeare Festival? Enemy. Hell yeah. Me, enemy is red, enemy is blue, enemy is... Oh. Starscream's lot. Never mind then. Armada Starscream, Murder Shatterglass Starscream. I'm just saying Armada Starscream I think solos everything. Quill. Rung is kinda... Rung is rung. He's very rungy. WJ, I think as a kid, my favorite Transformer was Galvatron, now Blitzwing, G1, or TFA. It's hard to go wrong with a Blitzwing. Starscream's Lot says, Quill! Silence! Noriko, almost forgot that Rung is there in front of dabbing cockless B127. Enemy says, Quill, I revoke your right to speak. WJ, his name is Rung or Rung? So WJ, it's R-U-N-G, it's Rung. Like you're on your final rung. Siege Productions. My Siege Nemesis Prime figure came in the same type box as the Ultra Magnus that comes with the orange guy. I forgot his name. Yeah, that's wrong. And that's because they were spoiler figures. TF Viewer, me and Chill live near each other in Australia. We meeting up soon. In it right, Chill. Chill Games Reviewer says, yeah. Oh no, they're gonna be fighting for that needle nose. Mon makes just watching a DB iceberg, and apparently Mr. Satan had a master who was killed by Tao Pai Pai in a bar in South City because he made fun of his haircut. Mon makes, I actually remember this. They bring that up in Dragon Ball Z when Tao Pai Pai comes back as a cyborg. Because I don't know if you remember, but he shows up in Dragon Ball Z as like the muscle for some gangsters. And then when he sees the fully adult Goku, he starts freaking out. Show Games Review says bring needle nose. Quill says rung is rung. WJ says, was Rung Autobot, Decepticon, or neutral? So WJ, I think Rung officially was neutral because he was a psychiatrist. And Quill's confirming neutral. Noriko, have you bought any upgrade kits for your figures? Only a handful. Not many. Starscream's Law, I think Megatron's guys win because the sweeps are useless cowards and Megatron has like 1 billion Insecticons. I don't know, Starscream's Law. I think the sweeps could take care of all the Insecticons because they are the Insecticons, just in a new body. Ooh, new person. Sergeant Garantina says, looks cool. Thank you, Sergeant Garantina. Starscream's Law. Also, the Seekers are more useful than Scourge and Cyclonus, and Galvatron is mentally unstable, and Megatron would very easily take advantage of that. You say that, Starscream's Law. Megatron really can't do frontline command all that well. Megatron on Cybertron was winning because he got to have an army who would go out for him. I think the reason they start losing on Earth is because Megatron just cannot handle being on the front lines. The TF Reviewer says they're going to bring TFCC Needle Nose to this fight. WJ says, if Rung was in G1, the Quintessons could have made Galvatron the Decepticon Matrix of Leadership. It's true, if only they had Rung. Basil, the cannibalistic Insecticons soloed the sweeps. Keep in mind, the sweeps can blow themselves up. They could literally just start bombing the Insecticons. The TF Reviewer says, I mean Legacy, talking about the Needle Nose they're going to fight over. Mom makes, oh yeah, I've heard of that filler arc law. Goku didn't even meme, oh, wow, because he's just casual, everyone's scared of him. Yeah, no, he doesn't understand why everyone's freaked out by him. Shogun's Reviewer, how can you say You like him when I'm the one with all his toys. I will bring them all. Quill, Galvatron is better than Megatron G1. Cheeseman says, sweeps are stinky poo-poo, JK. The sweeps are stinky poo-poo, but I think they're less stinky poo-poo than the things that literally eat poo-poo, that being the Insecticons. Noriko, how much do you want to bet that Metal Sonic is going to be in the post-credit scene for Sonic Movie 3? If there is a post-credit scene, I absolutely think it's going to be Metal Sonic. I think that's the reason why Eggman wants the quill from Sonic. Tanner Jackson, thoughts on Countdown? I love him. He reminds me of January 1st. Countdown's cool. I don't really have a Countdown toy that I'm like absolutely dying to get, but I think he's fine. Bird Lab says sweeps are purple. I'm thinking for a second. No, the sweeps are blue. I was thinking like, wait, are they purple? Then I realized I'm thinking about Cyclonus and his Armada. WJ, it's a shame Rung is too tiny to carry that bull guy that turns into a hammer since they both make stuff. Yeah, but now that they can hang out, they're buddies. The TF reviewer just says, you're dead. Starscream's a lot. And Seekers have null rays, which really mess up electricity and Cybertronians, so that's another advantage. And sweeps are less in number than Insecticons. Again, Starscream's a lot. I don't know about that, because I know in a lot of episodes, there's literally like hundreds of sweeps. Quill, ARM actually in G1, only Starscream has null rays. Burlap says, what? Quill says, I'm joking. WJ says, EMP guns. It's a shame they never worked on Megs. Poor Screamer. It worked one time, and then Megatron came back online, beat him up, and had Laserbeak send him to an island. That was in Starscream's Brigade. That's probably like my favorite episode of G1. I love Starscream's Brigade. That's first appearance of the Combaticons. Cheesemas, I like blue flavor and green apple. What's your opinion on blue flavor and green apple? Blue raspberry and green apple are usually my favorite flavors for candy. Bendy's Little Productions. The cannibalistic Insecticons are known to eat fellow Decepticons in Skybound, so the Insecticons could win. Are you saying, so Benny's Little, are you saying the Insecticons would go rogue and just start eating both sides? Because that'd be kind of fun. Like, that's another thing, is most of the Decepticons are too scared to ever question Galvatron. Under Megatron, there were all these subgroups, like the Stunticons, the Insecticons, and the Combaticons, that were all incredibly willing to try to betray Megatron. And then you add Starscream on top of that. Whereas Galvatron has Cyclonus, who's not only incredibly powerful and incredibly smart, but also incredibly loyal. And even though Scourge is treacherous, Scourge's sweeps are all loyal to Galvatron still. So I still think that Galvatron's side would win. Chill Games Reviewer says, why can't we just be friends? It's true. Chill Games Reviewer, TF Reviewer, I mean, you all just love Needle Nose. And Cheeseman's Prime is singing a song now. Otto says, 50 squeaks versus the Dinobots. Who's winning? Otto 50 squeaks. Have you seen his gun arm? Otto says, I'm say one squeaks could solo them. I agree. Noriko says, I'm still confused about this. Who was Cyclonus and Scourge in the 86 movie? Skywarp and Thundercracker or Skywarp and Bombshell? So Noriko, according to the animatics, it's Bombshell became Cyclonus. According to my headcanon, and apparently the intention of some of the script, it's Skywarp that became Cyclonus. And what I think a lot of comics now kind of say is that Cyclonus is Skywarp's personality and love of Megatron mixed with Bombshell's intelligence. Because that's the thing, for a long time people said, well, Bombshell has to be Cyclonus because he's smart. And other people would say, well, Skywarp has to be Cyclonus because Thundercracker is Scourge, and because they're buddies, and because Skywarp is loyal. So I think it's both of them together, and that's why Thundercracker and Scourge act really similar, but Cyclonus doesn't act anything like Skywarp or Bombshell, is because he's both of them. Taron Jackson. Blazemaster is more powerful than all. He can kill Primus. His name is Blazemaster. He's smoking weed every day. Mrs. Astor, I never thought about it, but Ron's PFP is kind of intimidating. I like my Galvatron. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I just spiked the camera again. I like my Galvatron hanging on his throne. I'm pretty proud of that one. Goat Milks, those two boxes will never be open. I'm sorry. I almost got to the end. And then more comments came. We're too busy talking. Galvatron is a more competent leader, says Quill. Benny Zolo says, I don't remember the TFP Soundwave being a gladiator who almost won against Megatron, and he was buff as the RID Soundwave design. You got a point. But here's the thing, Benny Zolo, that's TFP Soundwave. G1 Soundwave wasn't a gladiator. And he's probably the best guy that Megatron has. The issue is Galvatron also has Soundwave and Sound Blaster. And more than that, Soundwave is still loyal to Galvatron. Like, Soundwave is the one Decepticon Galvatron still treats like a friend in the G1 cartoon. Ooh, okay, this is a new name. BV Universe Official. Medacitron. Hi, I'm Ferris from Indonesia. Actually, I worked as a teacher in elementary school, Transformer Rollout. That is awesome. Alright, we have a teacher in the chat. Welcome, welcome. Always happy to have teachers here. WJ says, Bob figures, please. Are you talking about Bob, the guy from Marvel? Jesus Prime says, Wheeljack ear thingy are too small. Well, you gotta think, that's him without his cog. When he gets a cog, his ear things are gonna become bigger. Starscream's a lot. I think Starscream hates Galvatron more because I think you can figure out why. So Starscream's a lot. Here's my question. Does Season 2 Starscream know about Galvatron? Because I think Galvatron and all of them know about their earlier selves. I don't think their earlier selves know about them. So I think that's another component of it, is the Decepticons are going to be like, why are there duplicates of some people? And why are there such powerful people we've never heard of? Who the hell is Six-Shot? Karo, Starscream promises you one Energon treat and a Hex Nut if you help him overthrow Megatron. Would you do it? Yes. Are you kidding me? A Hex Nut? Yeah. Quill, Starscream's a lot. It's because he bit the dust. Literally. What are you talking about biting the dust? He was the dust. The TF reviewer, sure, admit, I'm his #1 fan. Jogan's reviewer says no. Oh no, the needle nose on needle nose violence is still so strong. Quill, I prefer when Galvatron is from the future and might be Megatron, but it's ambiguous. Okay, so Quill likes the Marvel Galvatron route. WJ, can this tiny Wheeljack hold Bullhammer Dude? They can't. They don't have big enough hands. Cheesemus Prime, isn't weed illegal? Yes. No one here has ever smoked weed. Definitely not Blazatron. Blazatron is not blazing that shit up every day. Here. No, let's cover up Rung's ears. He's absolutely smoking it every day. And when I take the ears off, we can't talk about it because Rung will rat us out to the cops. And you see, we never would. We never would. Starscream's loved. Also, despite the treachery that Starscream takes part in, he's a very competent air commander, which is why the Seekers would be able to take out most of Galvatron's Decepticons. Starscream's lot, I would also point out Cyclonus is a pretty strong air commander himself. Even if the sweeps on the whole are worse than the Seekers, I think Cyclonus makes up the difference. Noriko, now I think about it, yeah, Galvatron should have either been Nemesis Prime or Motormaster in AoE. That would have been perfect for Motormaster in Age of Extinction. Galvatron actually doesn't make all that much sense. Tanner Jackson, we should stop blabbering. Let the boxes be open. I'm sorry. We're trying to catch up. The TF reviewer says we have similar names. Oh, Stinky's here. Soundwave for real, a real one. And then Show Games reviewer, what a quick drink. Connor T, did you ever do Nemesis Prime toy history? No, but we'll do it someday. Starscream's a lot. Also, the noise Frenzy makes, or it was Rumble, I don't remember, could mess up Galvatron's head just a little bit more than could be helpful. I don't know if you can add to Galvatron's thing. I think at this point he's kind of, like, crazy proof. Noriko, I also thought that Steinberg was a tribute or a parody of Nightbird. Quill, wouldn't Galvatron also have Death Source based on Japanese universe? I'm not going to give him Death Source. Starscream's a lot. Let's say neither of them know each other. Like the future Decepticons don't know the old ones. Okay, even still, I think Galvatron wins. Conti says, I prefer the Marvel UK comics. Makes sense. Mrs. Astor, I finally have my own laptop again, so I'm setting up as we speak. Sick. That's awesome, Mrs. Astor. Quill, Marvel UK is goated. Enemy, am I the only one who likes Nemesis and Galvatron being Unicron's two most loyal soldiers? Enemy, I like the idea of it. I hate the idea that Nemesis is Optimus, and I'm always going to hate that idea. Starscream's lot. Starscream vs. Cyclonus would be hype, I'm not going to lie. It would be really cool, but I really think it just turns into Starscream begging for mercy and Cyclonus just punching him. WJ, oh, that's easy. Six-Shot is the ninja consultant / staff sergeant. It's true, he is a ninja consultant, and he drinks wine all the time. Quill, Cyclonus solos. Noriko, who's more loyal to Megatron? Soundwave, Lugnut, or Blackout? Lugnut is more blindly loyal. Soundwave is loyal, but also still competent. Megatron would only treat Soundwave with respect. He treats Lugnut and Blackout as tools to an end. Quill says Lugnut. Mrs. Astor, I actually like Truck Megs. Dark the Moon was my favorite Bayverse design. I have nothing against Truck Megs. I just think that they wasted Galvatron. in Age of Extinction. Enemy, if I'm correct, the AoE KSI bots were originally the Stunticons, and Motormaster would eventually become the Bayverse final villain. Huh. Bird Labs, Lugnut is the biggest Megatron glazer. Yeah, Noriko. Oh yeah, definitely Lugnut. He's a full-on simp. Quill, I think Nemesis is so underrated. Starscream's like, oh, and Blitzwing vs. Six Shot would also be cool. Those two tough dude guys ducking it out. Connor T, Galvatron has Cyclonus' clone. They existed for 10 frames. This is true. Benizilla, there's also a 3D printable Lugnut figure that can transform. I've seen that. It looks cool. They also did a scrapper. WJ, Lugnut, Soundwave's close second. Imagine how much could have been prevented from happening if Lugnut was in G1. I think it still ends with Starscream kicking him out of Astro Train. The TF reviewer, Gamer Edition Sideswipe is perfect. I really like that toy. Starscream's lot. I do think Starscream would be able to talk his way out of death and shoot Cyclonus in the back, then make a killing blow. Starscream's lot? I don't know, because I think Cyclonus is smart enough to know that Starscream is a yapper. Quill. We were almost at the bottom! Quill, I still don't have an alt for my Megatron. I prefer Megatron as a tank, however, Megatron as a Cadillac would have been cool if alternators had been allowed to do that. Benizola, Lugna is the biggest Megatron meat rider. Agreed. Cheesemus, Age of Extinction Galvatron was in the Sonic movie. Also true, they should do a crossover toy. Stinky, I really hope we get a new Lugna, and all his figures are so expensive and not very good IMO. Yeah, we need a commander class. Quill, it was a good, be a 3/2/3 Gigant, but there is literally none for him to scan. Are we talking about Megatron? That I don't even know what that is. What is a Gigant? Is that like a big plane? WJ, Starscream tries to shoot Megs in the back. Lugnut takes a shot or smacks Starscream. Starscream's lot. Cyclonus is very forgiving schmuck, though I think so. I think Starscream has a good chance. Maybe. There! We made it to the bottom! I love you guys. I love you so much. We finally made it. No! Oh, 4 of them showed up all at once! Connor T, if Starscream was in trouble with Galvatron, he would just go and cry to Rodimus. It's true, Starscream would totally be the one to try to, like, play both sides. Quill, it's one of, or the largest carrier plane in human history, but all of them got made or got destroyed. Oh, wow. Megatron in an aircraft carrier, or as a carrier plane would be crazy. Goat Milk says, finally. Tara Jackson says, box time. Tia Reviewer says, no, you're not. Mrs. Esther, I'm tired of tank Megs. I prefer helicopter. Helicopter Megs is great. Hey, Dimma Guy, what's going on? Cheesemas, did you know that cheese is yummy? I've heard. Bennyzilla, what does Rung transform into? He transforms into a stick that makes matrices of leadership. Starscream says, oh, all right, King, let's stop. You don't have to stop. Enemy says, guys, slow down. Connor T says, not gonna lie, I like listening to you suffer. Mrs. Esther says, just open a box, check the chat after. I gotta catch up now, it's my goal. Chris Cox, hello, I'm the monster that's just the Spider-Man video. I'm sorry, love your content. Hey, Chris Cox, I recognize your name. Welcome to the stream, thank you. The TF reviewer says, hey, Sticky says, open up those blocky boxes, TF guy. Dooma Guy says, why are you talking so loudly? I'm sorry, Dooma Guy. I'm not trying to talk loudly. I'm panicking. Show Games Reviewer says A. CF Reviewer says A. WJ says, time to get Dinobots or not. We're going to get the Dinobots. Show Games Reviewer says she. Cool says, I like Hot Rod. Cheeseman says, Rung is a 3D pin. Bird Left says he's suffering. Dooma Guy says, why are you panicking? I'm not panicking anymore because we're done. Okay. Now we're getting Dinobots. Get over here. Get over here, you nerds. Okay. We got Dinobots. We got Snarl and Slug and Grimlock. Here they are with Wheeljack, their daddy. And Rung turns into a stick. Here's the stick. There. Look at this stick. This stick makes the matrix of leadership. It comes out that end, even though it kind of looks like it should come out that end. But nah. Good. Now, Sentinel, stand up. Here, you want the Matrix so badly? You want the... There. There. Optimus, beat him. Put the boots to him. Put the boots to him, Optimus. There. Okay. We did it. I did it. I saved the town. Alright. We got so many comments to catch up on. Let's just do another box, and then I'll catch up. Alright. I want you to know I love all you guys so much. Thank you so much for making me laugh today. And as for the panicking, I want you to know, thank you so much for giving me all these comments and all this love. It's the best. I'm going to open this Blokees. I'm gonna open this Blokees, and then we're gonna catch up on all the comments, and then that might be it for tonight. We have one Blokees left that we'll do after. All right. So there's really only one person left that this could be. It has to be Hound. It has to be Hound. Let's get this guy open. Let's go. Yay! It's exactly who I knew it would be. Oh, golly gee. And yippee for me. I got the bee that I knew I would see 2D. And his name is Hound. I'm all around myself with the excitement that abounds from hounds looking like a clown in downtown on the round about section of the square that I caught by a hair because I was dared by some dude named Lair E to see the hound and make the sound throughout all the town. And now I'll never be down because joy arrives where happiness thrives. And I cook using chives, and nobody ever dies. Because we're in dream world, where it's all a whirl. Whirl was a girl as a human, but as a dooming kind of guy who is in a relationship that is bi with Tailgate and Cyclonus wanting to go to their home us and see what's going on us with the Cyclone us, because everyone is happy and no one is laughing because I think I'm cracking underneath all this fracking because I'm on the verge of smacking my head against the door, and it will be sore like a Bulbasaur that's on the floor and was beaten by a Charmander. This rhyming is becoming a chore, but I'm this far in, so I will endure until we're done building more Blokees near my chamber door. Are we having fun? Or am I the only one trying to find Bro's gun in this box that has left me stunned? My rhyme is done. I'm decently happy with that. What was that? That was like a solid 2 minutes of rhyming. Yeah. Seriously, where is his shoulder? That's why I stopped the rhyme, is I don't know where Hound's shoulder went. I'm gonna... Oh, here it is. Here it is. I find it kind of funny. I find it kind of sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I ever had. Alright, Hound. Why am I talking about this with the boy? Hound is happy, man. Hound just wants to go out. He wants to talk about the birds and the bees and the sycamore trees. He just wants to go all around it in a canoe, dreaming about being a real boy like Pinocchio. That's what Hound is, man. Hound is like, I wish there was more stuff about Hound. That's if someone were to ask me like, hey, what character do you hope Skybound does? Hound. Because I love Skybound, but you want to know what Skybound is? Stressful all the time. I would love for Hound to show up and him and Beachcomber to talk about how much they like, I don't know, birds. Birds are cool. I kind of hate that Hound has never, like, been given his due, I don't think. Like, not G1 Hound, anyway. Okay. Oh, get in there. Get in there. This happens every time. The only time this hasn't been a problem is with Wheeljack. Okay. I think the face is in there enough. Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not. Come on. Come on. Close up. 1 sec. I used my teeth, and now Hound's head is done. I did it. I saved the Hound. Now his feet's... Oh no, the Hound needs his hands. Well, a cowboy needs a hat, needs a hat, needs a hat, and a pair of cowboy boots, cowboy boots, cowboy boots. And the cowboy needs his hands, needs his hands, needs his hands. Okay, let's see here. Yay. Look at him. Making his way downtown, walking fast, and I don't know. He's petting Grimlock. They're probably buddies. I think I hate myself. Okay. We did it. We built it. We gotta catch up with the comments. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh. Doom a guy, why are you panicking? Doom a guy, I wish I could tell you. TF reviewer says he. Joe Game reviewer says they. Quill says no you're not. Tanner Jackson says woo. TF reviewer says there. Quill says Ohio Rizzler. Star Screams Slut says how do we tell them? WJ says arise Grimlock Prime. Burlap says wrong is a stick boy. Doom a guy says are you having an existential crisis? Yes! Stinky. How does Wheeljack consume energon if his mouth is hidden? Is he stupid? Man Ham would not be a good place for Wheeljack. Is he stupid? Connor T likes turtles. Jesus Prime says bludgeon him, talking about how we beat Sentinel. Stinky says, I did it. I saved the town. Tanner Jackson says Snarl is the greatest. Cheesemus also likes turtles. Goat Milk says, no! No more comments! Quill, I made my Universe Ironhide a GMC Savannah 3500. Awesome. Cheesemus says, everyone say they like turtles. Quill says 2500, so it's actually a Savannah 2500. Burlev says, please stop torturing yourself. WJ says, stinky! A straw. Starscreamslot says he's broken. You've not seen it yet! Joecock says, Bonsai-tron him. Goat Milk says, I beg, I don't want to hear 3 hours of comment reading. Tara Jackson says, box! Hey, Devastalia, what's up? Devastalia says, Devastator reporting Rambanda John. Cheesemus Prime says, why does my sister call me bad names? That, I don't know, Cheesemus, that doesn't sound fun. You should talk to your sister about that. Quill, it's the Blokees blocks of blocking Blokees. Benny says we need more Blokees. Quill says, is that Bulkhead? Close. Tanner Jackson says he is not. Benny says Hound it is. Quill says I know, I'm joke. Cheeseman says 2D from Gorillas. Cool. Connor T says, what are you saying? I'm going to assume that that's when I was rhyming. Tanner Jackson says you be regurgitating bars. Star Screamslot says he went insane. Groovy Scorpion says he's speaking in Dr. Seuss now. Quill says Whirl IDW. Connor T says I think he's broken. Doom Guy says fire bars. Davasalia says the Gorillas is really great, Cheesemus. Stinky says this is how VAs descend into insanity. Bezos says there should be a Legacy Nitro Zeus. There should be. Quill says I don't mumble rap, I swear. The rap. Stinky, does Kanye have competition? Miss Esther, we're all wanted Cyclonussy, honestly. True. Cheeseman says this rhyming is a boar. If by boar you mean it was a wild animal, hell yeah it was. Quill says bro is broken like Ultra Magnus in 86. Connor T says you used door twice, you cheater. I can rhyme any word I want. Star Screams a lot. Top 10 rappers Eminem is too afraid to diss. Quill says I just did a clean switch to my throne. Oh yeah. WJ, I think he's doing the boat song from Gene Wilder's Willy Wonka, and then shows multiple emojis of characters melting and pulling at their own faces. Stinky says Eminem Fortnite minigun. Quill says phone. Oh, you did a queen switch to your phone. Cool. Chris Cotts, imagine you got jumped by some Cybertronians and they said, let's steal this guy's T-Cog. Jesus. Cheesemus, why birds and bees and not turtles and even more turtles? Because turtles can't go up trees. Because turtles don't have fingers. Connor T says, what the hell is Skybound? Go Milk says comic. Stinky says the Skybound comics. Mrs. Astor says B took Hound's role in G1. This is true. Connor T says, oh, okay. Quill says Hound is cool, but wouldn't work as a Kid Appeal character IMO. I think Hound absolutely could have been a Kid Appeal character. I think they gave up on him because the voice just wasn't right in G1. WJ says blaster arms back when Hound had no hands. Basil, I'm going to go back in time to where the first Transformers came along and take their cogs. That's right. I'm going back in time to the first Cybertronian came online and take their cog. You say that's Sentinel. I don't know. I think Woody Harrelson said that one. Go Milk says the breakdown is real. You don't even know. Connor T says scale 0 out of 10. I'm at a Q right now. Taryn Jackson, you good, Galvatron? Nah. I'm never gonna be good again. Miss Esther, maybe not, but it's unfortunate he never got a full chance. It's true. He should have had a good chance at being the Kid Appeal character. Jeez, man, are you okay? You shouldn't hate yourself. I love myself and hate myself. I love being me and wish I was anyone else at the same time. Dude, my guy, I feel genuinely concerned. It's all good. We're all good. We're all happy. Connor T likes Snapping Turtles. Snapping Turtles are great. Burt Labs, I think he went insane because his PFP is Galvatron. That's what happened. I absorbed too much of Galvatron's soul. Enemy, my Megatron is a PLO-1 tank. They look like Masaur cannons and can cloak their tank heat. That's cool. Connor T, common Snapping Turtles. Alligator Snapping Turtles suck. Alligator Snapping Turtles will kill you, man. I've seen it happen. WJ, new idea for G1 Redo series. The clone Optimus Prime not only survives and becomes Nemesis Prime, but he was made out of the protoform or remains of Sentinel Prime. That'd be kind of cool. I like that. Maybe you get Noah Prime in there somehow. Chris Cox. Richard Hammond would crash Bumblebee into a tree. Richard Hammond, I wouldn't trust with 25 cents, let alone the keys to Bumblebee. Star screams a lot. How do you live streams? Like, do you film it on, and how do you see the chat? So, live streams, you have to have 1,000 subscribers to do it, and then you just go, like you're going to post something, you do a live stream. I film it on my phone, and then for me, all of you guys show up in like a little text box on the left side of the screen. Benny Zola says, and should be voiced by John Hamm, talking about G1 Nemesis. Star Screams a lot. I would like to know, as I plan to do one for potential milestone in the future. Yeah, absolutely. So that's the stuff with live streams. It's more or less just I wait for a lot of people to come in and then we have conversations. Tanner Jackson, Hound is the best. 'Tis a shame he didn't have a figure that works for me. We're still all hoping for that perfect Hound, I think. Cheesemas, give me things to turn into Transformers. I want to see a loofah. Turn a loofah into a Transformer. And then turn a a mail truck. Turn a mail truck and a milk truck, and then they combine, and they are the daily delivery Atron. Stinky, bit off topic, but it would have been so cool if Airazor actually transformed in Rise of the Beast, like we never got to see her go from Hawk to robot. Stinky, I think it would have been really cool after she got corrupted, if she turned into the robot, and then she died as the robot. Carty, Alligator Saboteur still suck. I'm not afraid to die. True. Doomaguy, how to transform IRL. Well, it's going to involve a crowbar. Star Screams a lot says, I see. Doomaguy says, I forgot. Doomaguy, like I said, get that crowbar ready and you can transform in real life. Burlab says, Google knows. Cheese Mrs. Prime says, I like it. That's funny. Talking about the loofah, I hope. Benny Zola says, the next anime Transformers movie, they should have Angry Bird Transformers music. Yes, and Megatron should be a pig. WJ, forgot about Nova. Yes, combine Nova and Sentinel to make redo Nemesis Prime even more nuts. Hell yeah. Jesus Prime says Bird. Bird is good. And then Tanner Jackson says, thoughts on Guardian Zemon? Oh, damn, Tanner. I didn't know we were going to get into politics tonight. Okay. Well, quite frankly, I think that Zemon is not a particularly good warrior, and I think that he's not a particularly good politician. I think he talked his way into power. And quite frankly, he's nowhere near Leader 1 or the greatest guardian of them all, Psykill. But that's just my opinion. Zemon can't even convert anymore. What proper Gobatronian cannot even convert? Just, good God, man. Get out of here, Zemon. Doomaguy, I want to get a pet birdie. Birds are cool. I like crows. I like parrots a lot. Cheesemas, no, the mail truck and milk truck. Yes! Get the mail truck and the milk truck and their daily Delivertron. Star Screams a lot. Any newer Transformers you would recommend? That's not a lot I can remember as of now. Yeah. So, Studio Series Gamer Edition Ratchet is really good. Legacy United G1 Optimus is a cool and fun take on Optimus. Slipstream's really good. The Armada Universe Galvatron is great. If you did not get Legacy Evolution Strong Arm, they just re-released Strong Arm recently. That's a good toy. If you're looking at the Star Raiders, I think the best one from there is Filch. She's the one that turns into the Crow. Off the top of my head, those are my top recommends right now. Burlabs, why hide the Beast robot mode in the movie? They were in the trailer. It's because they hate us. Tanner Jackson says, I agree. WJ, need to add GoBots to redo G1. Yes, I want new GoBots. Mrs. Esther says, oh. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to get so political, but yeah, I'm pretty anti-Zemon myself. Doomaguy, I kind of want to get Byway figures. Is that like the new kind of like Jin Bao, like kind of big upscale? Davasilia says, ha 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 ha, deporting you, ha ha ha. Sentinel instantly lied, tells Darkwing to report Oreo packs in D16. I don't know, because I've seen a lot of people say that Sentinel told Darkwing to send them down to level 50. I think Sentinel actually did want to use them to prop up the Energon mining. Because remember, he was excited that they were, like, upping production. I think he fully intended to turn Orion packs and D16 into, like, these are the good miners, be like them. And then Darkwing got in the way of that. WJ, the Crazy Cat Lady, Renegade, Psykill, and the Evil Beetle redone as a Bumblebee repaint. So you would want Crasher, Psykill, and Bad Bug? That's not his name. Bugbite. Bugbite's really cool. Psykill we absolutely need, and thankfully we actually have a couple of good modern Crashers. Oh, Prime Edits, welcome. How's it going? Star Screams Lot, Studio Series Darkwing would be such a cool figure for Studio Series. Yeah, it'd be a good bulky figure. Star Screams Lot really wants that Darkwing. I do too. It would be great. Alright, guys. Make him a Voyager. Dude, make him a leader. Make him really big. Oh, Prime Edits. If Shatter and Nightbird fight, who would win? Shatter. I think Shatter would win because regardless if it's G1 Nightbird or Rise the Beast Nightbird, I think Shatter wins because Shatter seems to be a bit smarter. They're a triple changer. They're a lot more sadistic, and I think that they're a little bit tougher too. Because when Bumblebee fought Nightbird, it was pretty quick, him killing Nightbird. Shatter, like, put up a really good fight, and if it wasn't for that boat, Shatter would have won. Enemy says hello, O Prime. O Prime Edit says hello back. Ooh, new name, Delroy Boggle. Transformers 1 was in development after Transformers Age of Extinction. Yeah, Transformers 1 took a long time, but that's just the reality of animation. Taron Jackson, in my continuity, Galvatronians are a lot of galaxies from Cybertronians. I'm not yet starting the Great War. I am leading up to the suspension to the Decepticons' arrival. Tanner Jackson, if I were to be told, hey, you get to make your own continuity, I would actually have the Galvatronians as being the species that inspired Megatron. I would love for Megatron to listen in to maybe some of the renegade chat that Psykill would give, and have Megatron kind of model himself after Psykill. And then when Megatron meets Psykill, have it be that Psykill actually is a lot more noble than you would have thought. He was just a rabble rouser. And Psykill is horrified that Megatron's doing all the stuff that Psykill talked about. Dude, my guy, it's like those bootleg figs. They're on Amazon. I've heard really good things about them, especially looking at the Ironhide. That's cool. Oprah Mitch just finished watching the Ultra Magnus vid. What'd you think of it, man? Connor T, I don't think the Sentinel would want miners thinking for themselves. Honestly, I think they were going to die. Darkwing ironically saved them. I could see that too. Jim McGuy says that those figures they were talking about is on eBay too. Cool. Enemy, my headcanon is that Nightbird is Shatter Reborn and Battletrap is Dropkick Reborn. That kind of makes sense. Azella, Darkwing, no, it's Drakewing. Jesus. Not like us, man. Taron Jackson, thanks for the idea. Of course. Cheesemas Prime, have you ever combusted into flames? On 3 separate occasions. It's never been fun. Delroy Boggle. Name's Tyler. I just have my grandfather's account. Oh, cool. Well, welcome, Tyler. Hello. Oh, Prime Edits. I've been waiting a long time for this, you sorry excuse of a sound system. Oi. That's pretty good. We're just out here throwing slander at Soundwave. Oh, Prime Edits. It was a good video. Thank you. Oh, Prime Edits. Pete Tarndy and Drakewing. Oh, God. They're multiplying. Starscream's lot. G1 Starscream versus Beast Wars Pterosaur. The one Pterodon Beast Wars. I don't remember his name. You actually have it more or less on point, Starscream's lot. His name was Pterosaur. I think G1 Starscream wins just because he's massive. Pterosaur would be smaller than most humans. Jim Guy says, not like us, man. Ron Bonded John, November 15th, 2024. When Penguin Zero makes the Ron Bonded John situation is crazy. There's going to be so much ammunition against me in these streams. WJ, I personally think Vince DiBonaventura sabotaged TF1 advertising on purpose because he wants to keep redoing Bayformers. Sorry, don't like how they look, or wrote Optimus. WJ, I don't think DiBonaventura is that intelligent. I think it's more just a lot of producers in Hollywood like him, which is to say old over-the-hill ones, don't understand that animation doesn't just sell itself and that you need to make commercials for it. I think he still lives in the world where all you have to do is put it in a Happy Meal box and suddenly kids are going to flood to it because he's, 90 years old. Jesus Prime. I got Siege Impactor for less than $1. That's awesome. That's a good price for Impactor. Chris Crott, something Q Transformers. Don't you bring up the Q Transformers, man. I want to have Q Transformers in my life. I'm sad I don't. Delroy Buckle. Not Delroy, my apologies. Tyler says the Transformers G.I. Joe sequel to Rise the Beast is a prequel to Rise the Beast. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just not big on G.I. Joe Transformers crossovers. It's never fun. Prime Edits, oh no, the video is 1 hour long. It's going to end soon. I'm not going to lie, Prime Edits. We're probably coming close to the end. My throat is hurting. WJ, all talk, no shock. What is that from? I know that. Cheesemas, today's my older brother's 24th birthday. Happy birthday. Davosilia, Ken Starscream Lamar and TF1 is finally on Paramount Plus. Hell yeah. Oh, Starscream Lamar. Ken Starscream Lamar. That's pretty good. Oprah Minutes. Can Marvel Shockwave and Beast Wars Tarantulas be friends? I think that they are pen pals, and they keep in good contact with each other. Birdlab. Sentinel told the other miners Orion and D16 died from their racing injuries. Instead of finding them in level 50, he probably didn't care. Birdlabs, you also got to remember, at that point, he had already kidnapped Megatron. I think he was just doing damage control at that point. Starscream's lot. By the way, Transformers Devastation was the best Transformers game, although the other Transformers games I played were the Bayverse PS2 one, so I don't know. Devastation's really good. I love that game a lot. It's between that and Fall of Cybertron as to when my favorite is. Tanner Jackson, I was treating my Casseticons as equals as my normal bots. Same thing with Blaster's friends. Oh, yeah. Juma Guy, Yellow Park Grimlock win. Hopefully soon. Please, Goat Milk says, please stop. Let it in. I'm sorry, Goat Milk. I'm almost to the end. Connor, I got Thrilling 30 Metroplex for free if we were playing that game. Oi. Now I'm jealous. Hazel, why is my birthday's National Days Missing Person Day, Feb 3rd? By the way, oi. Well, first of all, happy early birthday. Second of all, devastating. Devastalia, Scorponok baby. Stop talking about the human Scorponok baby. Tyler says, it doesn't make sense. It's just like to the Transformers Aliens Continuity Universe. True. WJ, I think Tarantulas would work better with Shockwave. I think that they would all hang out. O Prime edits, insert Armada Optimus screaming, no. Cheesemas, I saw Q Transformers RC for $20 at Blast from the Past in Burbank, Los Angeles, California. No, they're out there. They're just really expensive for what they are. Doom Guy, do you have any Yellow Park mini model kits and are you able to scale them with Blokees? I don't have them, but I think they would scale. Star Skins a lot. The one G.I. Joe Transformers crossover in the Marvel Comics was pretty cool, but that's about it. Yeah, and that's also where we get G2 Megatron from. Quill says, Quill wrote gibberish and says, I'm half asleep. Cheeseman says, I gotta go, bye-bye. See you, Cheeseman, thank you for stopping by. WJ, it's from G1 first duel between Blaster and Shockwave at the club, Soundwave. Oh, okay, cool, I like Dancetron. Oh, Primettes, anyone know the social media for Transformers is called the Cybertron Danuts? Shockwave said it in animated. That is cool, that's a good cut. Taryn Jackson, tell us where Glit comes from. From the Stork. Benny Zola, the Discord chat Galvatron. Prime exposes Galvatron for the Discord chat with the minicons. Oh no. Devastalia, still the physics that a huge robot Scorponok. He's just a baby, he's trans. We're not talking about the Scorponok baby! Connor T, Transformers 2007 was basically GTA for giant robots. It was super fun. It was a ton of fun. Burlabs, our worlds are in danger. Prime Edits, make your Shockwave and Tarantulas figures kiss. Okay! Where's the Shockwave? Where's the Tarantulas? Get your asses over here. Okay, I got a Tarantulas. Okay, get in here. Lower your arm, nerd. There. Okay, pucker up. There. There they go. It's complete befuffle. Taryn Jackson, Scorponok was pregnant. Why? We are not talking about the Scorponok human baby. Caro, I have 2 AMK minis. They are taller than Blokees. I also have stiffer in joints. Both good ways and male ones. Oh, that's a shame. I like AMK. I hate the minis maybe aren't so good. So I think of all the TF1 plots because of Darkwing. Like, if you were right, then Sinnoh really wanted Dean Orion to be inspiration for the rest of Myers, then Darkwing really caused all the movie. That's what I think Starscream's I think Darkwing's just a dick. Tyler, Trip to Comics Godzilla, absolutely, specifically Mechagodzilla. Chris Cox, you're only allowed to stop reading comments and end the stream if you sing us a lullaby. Okay, we'll get there. Over a minute, MWA. Davastella, it's good hearing you're not sick, Bon Don Jondron. Yes, I'm feeling a lot better. Connor T, well, this is where I take my leave. Good to see you, Connor T. Thank you. Basila, it's actually a reproduction by asexual for Scorpion. Why are we still talking about the human baby? Dooma Guy, I feel very concerned. Dooma Guy. Dooma J. I know if we re-edit G1, I'd have scrap several bad episodes like Carnes and C Minor. What episodes from other shows or comic issues do you like to see in a G1 remake? I want them to treat RC like a person, and I want the Combiners to do more cool stuff, and I want Optimus Prime to keep doing basketball. Burlabs, how can he kiss with no mouth? Because they're Eskimo kissing, they're rubbing noses. Starscream's like, yeah, bring the conversation back to Kiss. We're not bringing it back to cast players. Oh, Prime it's the only good Transformers baby is sorry, Sumdeck. Is that how you spell it? Lose the K, and then yes, that's how you spell Sumdeck. Turner Jackson, I also made Target Masters today. That's cool. Tyler, I mean Tripticon versus Godzilla. I think Godzilla wins. Starscream's like, please don't talk about Kiss players though. Please don't. Tanner Jackson, I maybe shall decide to make them tonight. Cool. Cheesemas Prime says Tinky Winky. Don't you dare bring up the Teletubbies here. Davastolia, Scorponok trans confirmed. Yay. Alright, time for a lullaby. Okay. Who's my baby? Come here, baby. There we go. Oh, Prime says Dixie. There we are. Doomaguy says Dipsy. There we are. Okay. We're cradling. Doop to doop. Alright. Rockabye spider in the box. If I finish this, I get to stop talking. Please, oh please, just go on to sleep, or I will throw you somewhere deep. There we go. Okay. Oh no. Duma guy says la la la. O Prime says la la la. Duma guy says po. O Prime edit says po. Taryn Jackson says sorry for you, fuzzy 8-legged Hannibal. Maze says po. Duma guy says Teletubbies. Dark Screams Let says Tarantus would love a lullaby, though. He probably would, he's a creep. Basil says Guardian. Opramet says just get a bag of rocks. Caro says, actually, you know, the AM key mini soundwave's pretty solid, but I thought Starscream just to repaint him into Shattered Glass Screamer. Still work in progress. Cool. Enemy Custard is so reverb sleeping noises. Yay. Duba guy. Okay, bring in the Enigma combination so the fake Suncon combiner could fight the real one. WJ, I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm sorry. Starscream's like, Ron is clearly a peak dad. I'm an awesome mom! Caro, it's so easy to paint. That's cool. Devastator says Tinky Winky, Yo, Dipsy, and Lala. Oh, these are the Teletubbies, aren't they? The only one I remember is Tinky Winky. She's Prime. Give the spider a concussion. Yes. Doom a guy. Teletubbies. Yes. Say hello. Hello. And then Tyler. If I was Prime Soundwave. Oi. Well, guys. We've caught up on the comments. I am an awesome mom, Dooma guy. Starscream's a lot. Ron Peak Mom confirmed. It's like that scene from SpongeBob with Patrick where it's like, I want to be the mom. You can't be the mom, Patrick. You never wear a shirt. You're right. If I were the mom, this would be pretty shocking. Just call me Daddy. Taryn Jackson, thoughts on Arachnid? I love them. I love Arachnid. She's very cool. Starscream's a lot. Just as good a mom as Scorponok. Hell yeah. That's peak mom. Alright guys, my voice is very tired. We have 1 Blokees left to build. We will get to it someday soon. I want to thank all of you so much for hopping on the stream. Today was a little bit rough for me, I'm not going to lie. I had a really bad mental health day. But even though I think there were points where it came off like I was panicking, I want you to know that like that was all just a bit. I was having a lot of fun with you guys. But, yeah, Benny Zilla says, hope it's a Soundwave this time. Hopefully. Go Milk says, dang. So it's like, just call me Daddy. Ron Bonda John. Oprime Edit says, I just got here. I'm sorry, Oprime Edits. Taryn Jackson says, sorry, Mom. Oh, no, guys. So it's all good. Like, I'm not telling you that to, like, make you feel bad. I want you to know I don't feel bad now because of you guys. So, no sorries. Just, like, thank you guys so much for, like, making me happy and making me distracted. This was a great stream. I'm sure there were points where you guys all got freaked out about this, but it's all good. Like, thank you so much for coming out. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. WJ, G1 episode Optimus Prime and the other about to disguise themselves as the Stunticons. Oh, yeah, Masquerade. That makes sense. O-Prime, so I probably won't live stream tomorrow, O-Prime Edits, just because I have work tomorrow night. But we'll live stream again sometime. Starscream's like, well, it's been a fun stream. Yes. Basil, then how did Optimus combine? So, in the cartoon, what happens is Windcharger uses magnets, and Mirage uses a hologram to make them look like Minosaur for a little bit. WJ says, bye, Ron, take care of yourself. Burlap says the rap was funny. Alright, guys. But thank you again so much for all of you just being you. Thank you for hanging out with me. And we will... Oop. Oprah says, check the Blue Sky drawing of Shockwave, please. I will. I'll go on Blue Sky soon. Mr. Esther says, farewell, boss man. A lot of goodbyes in the chat. See you guys. And Starscream's like, I know Ron's Transformers series list. Oi. And then Goat Milk says, bye-bye. Bye, Ron. Goodbye, guys. I'll see you all. Have a good night. And we will do this again soon.